about the fact that how important health is, and that's the reason why all of us are gathered here. Then we discussed about the importance of gut, as explained by Dr. himself. Now moving forward, before I speak about the next topic, what we're going to be discussing about, a couple of months to be really healthy. So I'm talking about how
my journey started from Kanpur. I wanted to be an army officer, and at the age of 19, at the age of 20, I faced my first SSB, which is the interview process for selection to the armed forces, and I was rejected. And I didn't know what to do with that rejection. Solace, I found the cure of that depression in alcohol. And unfortunately, over the next 6 years, the alcoholism went from bad to worse. लोगों ने बहुत समझाया, पर मैं नहीं समझा. और वो कहते हैं ना कि जब एक दरवाजा बंद हो, right frame of mind to see those opportunities, to see those windows. It was not as if my life was going downhill. I appeared for CAT, scored 93 percentile. I was given admission into FMS BHU for MBA. I did my MBA in international business. In placement scene was not that good. See, this is what negative mindset does to you. My mind was closed. I could not see all of these positives happening around me. My mind was stuck with that one failure. And that one failure changed to 8 failures because I appeared for 7 more SSBs after that, and each time I was rejected. Obviously, in hindsight, I can today say that someone who is emotionally fragile, someone who cannot handle failure is not fit enough to be in the army. But one failure should not define you as a person. January 2005, when I suffered from severe acute pancreatitis, the first incident of that, when that happened, and I was admitted into Sanjay Gandhi PGI in Lucknow. When the doctor, my pancreas had burst, my kidneys were not functioning, my liver was not functioning, my lung had 70% water. Now, the ring clicked in my mind. And I said, what have I been doing? What did I do to myself? And what did I do to my parents, to my family, who had to suffer because of me? Feeling low, I need to cry, then I must cry. The time and brushing everything under the car.
Inviting us over here for this chat. It is wonderful to be here. There is probably, if we sit together, I can talk 10 days of geriatrics, but we are talking small portion. Briefly, I will take 2 minutes to talk about what we do, and then so that you can have the context of why am I talking about this and how am I adept enough to talk about it. So I am the co-founder and the group COO for a company called Kite Senior Care. We are into, we manage the whole spectrum of the age group, from the time people turn 60 to the time they pass away, which spans 30 to 40 years. I mean, we come across people who are 100 plus very commonly nowadays. So that is why I'm saying 30 to 40 years. How is it that after the retirement, what is it that they would do? It is their physical health, it is their emotional health, it is their spiritual health that we all address. So we call ourselves geriatric care specialists. So when we started the company, we actually thought that should we call ourselves geriatric specialists or old age or senior living or something like that. We said no, that's popular, that is required to grow older happily with grace. So that is why we are a geriatric care specialists. We are one of the largest brand in India which is dealing only with seniors. We are mostly South India based. We call ourselves startup yet. So we are quite a young company. We are just 8 years old. So what was our vision? We didn't want to enter into the hospital space. We have enough hospitals taking care of acute cases. There is 80% of health requirement of elders that fall outside the hospital space. Who is there to address that? When any elder after the discharge or who will hold their hand and go across that list for only seniors, the decision making. And that is a very important aspect because they feel the ownership. That decision that has been taken would be seen to the end rather than Dr. to understand and what they need to do for taking care of the elder at home, whether it is the physical needs or the emotional needs. So basically we take care of three kinds of services outside the hospital, which is post-hospitalization rehabilitation care or palliative and hospice care. Now I'm sure you'll be able to appreciate that these are the cases that every single one of us sitting over here would have encountered once or more than once in our lives. So palliative care, and then we also we have daycare centers where we get the older people to stay with us during the day. It's like a creche where the families can go and work and pick them up in the evening. Then all appreciate that they become very difficult to take care of at home when they reach that stage. So we take care of all these conditions outside the. Where do we give these services? We give the services at the homes of the elderly as well as in our own specialized centers that we have made. We have 6 centers across South India. In Bangalore, Chennai, So there are lots of the firsts that we have done. I mean, we are not a typical hospital, we are a care center, and we went for accreditation and we couldn't find our space anywhere. So we are talking to the accreditation bodies that place us somewhere. And I never mind, the quality accreditation did recognize us and give us the accreditation. These are the few real facilities that we have. The photographs that you would see are all the real pictures of our centers or the food or the people. So now coming to the holistic care, that is why I am here to talk that it's a simple topic, very, very simple, very easy to achieve, but extremely important for elders when we are growing older. So she asked the question, is growing older difficult? It definitely is. I mean, we see the people, but should we go through it? I don't think so. We can prepare ourselves is by, in fact, Dr. Sanjeev was also talking the 6 blind men. I really, really appreciated that because the geriatrics approach is that, the widest view. Don't look at a person of a system. If the person comes with a knee pain, it's not an ortho problem. We go back and check what could be the other problems that we can, all these things encompasses what is perfect health for us. What is physical? It is about how we are walking, how we are keeping ourselves strong. What is mental health and the clarity of thought, emotional strength that Vijay was talking about, very important, the resilience. What is the knowledge we have learned from them? We have spent probably thousands of hours talking to various elders, and this is what comes out, that they don't want to be treated as old and left out. They want to be productive in the society. They want that we pay them special attention. We have to be prepared for it. We are absolutely underprepared. Whether we are private sector or public sector, we are not prepared for it. And we have to work towards it in partnerships. Money we are spending is the number of hours that you don't go to work and lose your salaries is a human cost. So what is it that we can do to make this particular, make them more healthier? So basically, we have to see that as care providers, the care delivery has to change. We have to do a complete assessment of what this elder wants, what this elder status is, and each elder comes with a unique requirement. One person will have no chronic diseases, another person will come with one. 30 years to become more easier on themselves as well as to their families. That happens. The taste buds are dying, the appetite is again malnutrition, deficiency of. For us to pay attention to the nutrition for the elders because that is the one basic thing that we can do very. The nutrition right, you don't have to be going for expensive medicine or anything like that. What's very important is that definitely nutrition is good. They definitely have a lot of challenges. What is it that we can, as care providers, guide the families of the elders to do that? We only write, don't do this, don't eat this. But what is it that they can do and eat and how they can improvise? The diet is very important for us to see and help the families to do that. Something which is, as the age increases, I'm sure, we can add, they will eat very little. What we can do to pack nutrition in that small 50 grams of food? What is it that we can fortify it with? And when it be fortified, will they be able to digest it better? Or it's also important. We have seen that if they eat in like a creche at a table with the food laid out properly, with a plated meal, etc., they eat better. So it's very important for us to just.
Modi. I'm an eye surgeon and a practicing retina specialist.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Manali Pavan Rao. I'm a diabetologist and a lifestyle expert.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nazneen Ladakh. I'm a psychiatrist. Apart from that, I'm also a gerontologist. Kites, I have started a center by the name of BHN Healthcare in Mumbai, Pune, Ahmedabad, going forward with Delhi as well. So the concepts are basically the same. Now, getting into the geriatric was my passion, and I'm very grateful that I'm doing my career and passion simultaneously. So I'm very lucky and blessed.
I think if you've heard, I'm Dr. Reema. I'm the co-founder and director with Kite Senior Care Bangalore. I gave you the detailed presentation. Over to you, Vandana.
A very good evening, everyone, and I would really like to thank for being given this opportunity to be a panelist here. I head quality at Kites, and the very reason I'm at Kites is that I truly believe and I'm very passionate about making a difference in the lives of elders.
Good evening everyone. I'm Dr. Pankti Parekh. I'm a consulting physician and geriatrician. I'm working in Thane.
I think I'm sitting next to a psychiatrist, so my mental health is being taken care of, so I have no problem. And regarding my introduction, I'm Dr. Sunil Khetarpal. I've been into healthcare for more than 30 years. I am a medical graduate and my master's in hospital administration and been NABH assessor for last 20 years. And currently I work as the director AHPI, that is the Association of Healthcare Providers India. We are a not-for-profit organization, and we represent majority of private healthcare institutions, private hospitals in the country. We have 20 state chapters. We are present pan-India, and we have 20
and in asthma and COPD. Well, the comes. So, ladies and gentlemen, please put your on for Team Zydus.
And get a lot of awards, rewards and recognition all these years. So thank you so much, Mama, for being there always. And it's an honor to have you here today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
That will create positive impact on 13,000 plus doctors across the country and strengthen their trust for the brand. For successfully winning
Sir,
the
यहाँ
trust
पर भी
of
देख
the
लीजिए.
doctors, the award for the most trusted brand of the year in multivitamin therapy goes to Team Alkem Nexa for their brand A to Z NS Plus. Come on, here on the days have been taken care of, like International Women's Day, PCOS Awareness Month,
सर सब
etc.
कैमरा में देख लीजिए.
They were also used for raising this awareness associated with mental health issues. The Shira Plus campaign
Thank you, sir.
certainly hit. With more than 15 lakh packs being sold till date, the brand has helped lakhs of patients to strengthen their immunity and ensure them recover faster. For their product innovation and achieving the leadership in the ready-to-drink fluids, electrolytes and energy therapy, so award for the innovation. Thank you so much. Puri, everyone there, please. Over to you, sir.
We are thankful to the Pro Health Convergence for this 2024 awards for the trusted brand of the year in the hypertension treatment. That's chlorthalidone, which is a 13-year-old brand now with us, which has created an identity in the field of hypertension treatment. So thank you. Thanks. the award that is given to you, does that increase your responsibility? How do you feel about it? Yes, we at IPCA have been more pioneering in providing the therapy which is more of evidence-based, and in the therapy where definitely there's such recognitions motivates and inspires us to provide best to the society and to the industry. What is the main challenges that the healthcare condition is lacking? The challenges is, if you see, everybody is aware of things, what has to be done. What has to be practiced is more important. So the more awareness or the making the people to practice things and taking care of their health is what is one of the bigger challenges which everybody should strive and work towards it. One last message that you would like to give to the people of India how to manage their diet. What do's and don'ts? Diet, I think it's more of what you eat, but have an control on it and an exercise and keep yourself fit. That's all. Thank you.
Okay. So I am Amit Khanna and I am representing Lupin here. Lupin CNS, MindNext as well as the Mind Vision division. So first of all, I would like to thank SIMS Medica to acknowledge our efforts in the direction of women's mental health that we are doing. So our campaign Sheeler Plus, for which we got the award, is basically for the women's mental health campaign that we have initiated. Because when we talk about India per se, India females have got lot of stress, and there is lot of stigma that people women particularly come out speaking about their mental health. So this campaign is in a direction, if you see the words she and healer, so she itself is a healer here, where this campaign is getting propelled to the female psychiatrists, and we are catering the women mental health well-being through this campaign.
Of calcium. So as we all know that 14% of our body is bones and 99% of the bones are calcium. So calcium is a very important aspect as we speak about the wellness of the health, and Calcium as a brand, Lupin as an organization is committed to ensuring that we reach out to every single patient, every HCP in the market, and ensure that everyone knows about the brand and what are the benefits of calcium and how can we change the perception of calcium just as a supplement. Rather, it would be a way to wellness.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And we thank once again SIMS Medica and Pro Health Convergence for this award.
For what reason you got the award today?
I am Anuj Chaudhary, AGM with Alkem Nexa Division. I am the marketing head. And we have won this award for most trusted brand in multivitamins. A2Z is one of the leading brands in India for multivitamins. It is very contemporary formulation. We keep on taking formulation as per the RDA requirement of ICMR guidelines. It is very relevant brand for today. And all the doctors, including physician, pediatrician, everyone trusts this brand. And that's why we got this achievement, the most trusted brand of multivitamin. Thanks for all your support.
Thank you, sir. Could you introduce yourself?
I'm working as a product manager in Alkem, and I'm feeling very proud winning this award, the most trusted brand of the year in multivitamin category, A2Z NS Plus. So we have crossed this brand with the 300 crore mark in the last month itself, and because of all the trust which we have gained from all the doctors across the country. And externally also we are growing by more than 15% faster than the market, and one of the leading brands of the multivitamin category. Now feeling proud about this award in my hand with me and along with my team. So thank you very much everyone.
Thank you.
No question, he will insert
breakfast. Drink water and start moving.
Okay, so first
So,
of all,
with the proper nutrition, you will maintain the hygienic habits.
say that PNG Health has received this award in the category of awareness, health awareness to consumers. I would like to reiterate that Procter & Gamble Health is committed to its patients and consumers' health, especially in the healthcare category. category. And going forward, we also intend to kind of keep raising awareness, because nerve health is one category which we believe that consumer awareness is really less, and we will keep doing what we are doing in terms of increasing awareness about the nerve health of the general consumer and patients. So thank you very much, and thank you to this conference for recognizing our efforts and providing us the award. Thank you so much.
I'm working as a marketing manager in Zydus, and today our brand Derifylin has been recognized as the most trusted brand. And this is over a 70-year
Doctor. And now, moving ahead, may I invite here on stage Dr. Anuja Pete, who is practicing as a consultant pediatrician at Max Manoani Hospital, Mumbai. She will be speaking on the topic of navigating pediatric health, essential nutrition for growth.
Of the country.
Over to you.
And the beauty is the economy that we provide to the patients when it comes to the treatment. And the concept of add-on to inhalers to improve better patient outcome with the Derifylin has taken the new turn now. So it is the #1 brand of Zydus with over 200 crores of sales. And when it comes to patients, our mission is to reach 200 million patients in 2025. Thank you so much.
Kind of discuss with all of you. I will try to be as brief as possible. Yeah, thank you so much. So today the talk for me is nutrition in the pediatric age. And there are a few.
We are the company who normally sells protein in different forms: bars, cookies, protein chips, peanut butter, protein powders, and our objective is to make India protein rich, provide protein.
So I'm Dr. Anuja Pete. I am director for the Mumbai chapter of Physicians Association for Nutrition. And what we generally want to do, our aim is to
Hi, good evening. My name is Dr. Reema. I'm the Director and Group COO for Kite Senior Care. I'm very happy to be here in this very well organized conference. I think going forward, the demand for acute care and doctors has to come down. You know, we have to take care of our health. So pro-health basically means how do we prevent any diseases coming to us? How do we keep ourselves healthy? So I think going forward, that's going to be the future. That how to prevent and prevention and wellness is going to be the future of medicine. Thank you.
Could you first identify yourself?
Yeah. Okay. Hi, my name is Vijay Vikram Singh. और बहुत अच्छा लगा यहाँ पर आकर प्रो हेल्थ कन्वर्जेंस में. थैंक्स टू अभिषेक, थैंक्स टू अपेक्षित जिन्होंने मुझे यहाँ इनवाइट किया. It was great listening to all the doctors, and it was also wonderful sharing my own experience about positive mindset and its impact on our overall health.
How important is positive
देखिए, हेल्दी माइंड स्टेज इन अ हेल्दी बॉडी एंड वाइस वर्सा. तो बहुत ज़रूरी है कि हम लोग जो सोच रहे हैं, द थॉट प्रोसेस हैज़ टू ऑलवेज बी पॉजिटिव. बट इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि दैट वी आर इग्नोरिंग द नेगेटिव थाट्स. इट इज़ अबाउट अवेयरनेस. इट इज़ अबाउट बीइंग अवेयर दैट it's okay to feel negative, it's okay to feel vulnerable, but not holding on to it is the key. So जितना आप पॉजिटिव रहेंगे माइंड में, उतना ही आप अपनी बॉडी का अच्छे से ख्याल रख पाएंगे. जैसा कि मैंने अपने टॉक में भी कहा था कि being positive is also about identifying the vulnerabilities and accepting them. That's one. Secondly, it's very, very important in today's day and age to focus on physical health. Some form of physical movement is important because it directly impacts your mental health. सो उस अगर स्ट्रेस को मैनेज करना है तो सबसे ज़रूरी है कि अपनी फिज़िकल हेल्थ पर ध्यान दें, एक्सरसाइज करें, बिकॉज इट रिलीजेज साइंटिफिकली ऑल्सो एक्सरसाइज रिलीजेज पॉजिटिव हार्मोन्स इन योर बॉडी एंड इट अफेक्ट्स योर ओवरऑल वेल बीइंग। सो स्ट्रेस मैनेजमेंट का जो मेरा अपना मंत्रा है वो है एक्सरसाइज, पसीने में बहा दो सारा स्ट्रेस। सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ है, मैं ये नहीं कह रहा कि आप ये ना करें, मैं किसी को कोई ज्ञान नहीं दे रहा, लेकिन स्ट्रेस में किसी भी तरह के नशे को ना करें। प्लीज़ अवॉइड एनी फॉर्म ऑफ इंटॉक्सिकेशन, स्पेशली व्हेन यू आर फीलिंग नेगेटिव और लो। थैंक यू।
And now I would like to call upon again Dr. Ramesh Namburi. Please be here on the stage. Dr. Sunil Ketirwal, who would be moderating.
So, very good evening to all of you. First of all, I would like to thank Team SIMS for arranging this wonderful evening and creating this platform and considering us worthy for receiving this award. I'm Abhishek Soni. I'm from one of the reputed pharma company of India, that is Mankind Pharma, and I really once again thanks all the Team SIMS and all the people present here for this wonderful evening and considering ourselves worthy for this particular event. So thank you very much. Yeah, so basically I feel very energetic and very happy to receive this award, and we will keep on doing the good work in terms of the detection of diabetes and education, and that will help a lot of patients to fight diabetes and remain healthy. So that's what is our motto. Thank you.
The positive genes which are activated by healthy genes, and these healthy genes will be passed on to the next generation. So the child is born with activated healthy genes. So automatically the child gets health and activity.
Myself, Dr. Avola Lakshmaya. I'm a public health specialist working in nutrition field as a former scientist in ICMR, NIN National Institute of Nutrition, Hyderabad.
Sugar till 2 years, actually no sugar beyond that also as much as possible. So these few strategies will help prevent childhood obesity right at the beginning.
As you discussed previously, so India, we are suffering from triple burden of disease. So one is protein energy malnutrition, that is undernutrition, and second one is micronutrient malnutrition. Third one is NCDs, non-communicable diseases, and recent publications, even Lancet publication also says that 60% of these diseases because of unhealthy diet, eating unhealthy. So the government of India is already recognized the problem of this undernutrition and as well as malnutrition. So in this malnutrition, the government of India is already initiated several nutrition specific programs. One of the program is this Poshan Abhiyan, the ICDS, Integrated Child Development Services, is there since several decades to control undernutrition, and also some of the micronutrient supplementation program also started government of India. So one of the things is the IFA tablet. Okay, so iron and folic acid tablet program is there, vitamin A prophylaxis program also there, then other several even wholemeal programs also there, especially for NCDs, to control NCDs. So national control program for NCDs and as well as mental illness, this was started in almost 10 years back, but now expanding to all districts. And under this program, important actions are screening of the population for diabetes, hypertension, and also screening and treatment, both together we are doing.
Diseases and obesity as well. But obesity and not being able to manage your calories or digestion at an early age
2024 award, how did this idea come to you and how did the whole concept has come to you?
Yeah, so Pro Health Convergence, the whole concept is very simple. We all know today that health is at the center stage. Across the world, people are concerned about health, about lifestyle, about the health outcomes. SIMS Medica is one of the leading healthcare communication organizations, and we believe that being in the healthcare, it is our responsibility, and it's important for us to create a platform wherein the diverse specialty stakeholders like the people from pharmaceutical industry, nutraceuticals, the doctors, health and wellness, fitness enthusiasts, they come together to our platform, share their insights, and that is going to help to create a pathway, a journey for making Pro Health a greater success. So we believe these platforms are helping to share and exchange knowledge, and also we are celebrating the success stories of some of the best performance within the health sector. Like you see today, there are 10 awards that we have given for some of the best performances. So we believe it's a healthy complementary platform wherein celebration is there, wherein there is knowledge dissemination, and everybody takes away something with them in every session that we do. And I'm glad this 9th grand edition that today has happened. There is a huge participation from all the delegates. Thanks to all you media partners for coming in and covering this event. And I want to thank my entire team of SIMS who has really helped us to shape up this event successfully. Of course, our clients, without their support, the sponsors and all the panelists, without their support, this wouldn't have been possible. So really great that we thought of this initiative and this has shaped up so well.
So could you tell me about the categories? Which are the categories you are awarding and what was
Yeah.
the criteria?
In terms of categories, we had in total 5 to 6 major categories like the best, most trusted brand, innovation in therapy leadership, best protein brand. Then we had some breast health impact initiatives. So these were some of the major categories in which we found some amazing players who have done exceptional work, which has created a very good impact on patients and helped to improve the health outcomes. So I think these were some of the categories in which today the awards were given, and we are glad they were well accepted.
I'm. Hold, ma'am.
Hi, I'm Dr. Rupa Shah, and I represent PAN India Mumbai chapter. I'm a chairperson there. PAN stands from Physicians Association for Nutrition. What we are doing is creating awareness about plant-based diet amongst physicians. So a platform like this is completely suitable to us. We would like to promote this knowledge amongst medical doctors and nutritionists. Today's session was very fruitful as people from all walks of life came together, and now we see that more and more nutritionists are also promoting plate which is having more whole food plant-based diet. So in future also I would like to see more such sessions where exchange of information takes place, and we would like to show a way forward where we can prevent the lifestyle related diseases. It's always important to prevent them rather than help reversal. So thank you very much.
I am Dr. Sunil Khetarpal, Director AHPI, Association of Healthcare Providers India. AHPI is a not-for-profit organization, and we represent majority of private healthcare institutions in the country. We have created 20 functional state chapters, and we work with the government, with the regulatory bodies and with other stakeholders. We are mainly into advocacy, and we do policy advocacy with the government and stakeholders. We are also into capacity building, and today's event, we are the association partner for this event organized by SIMS Medica. The title of the event is Nutrition and Wellness Pro Health Convergence 2024. This event is about the nutrition and wellness, right from the infancy to pediatrics age group to adolescents to geriatrics age, and there were very eminent speakers who have deliberated on various topics on nutrition and wellness, on pediatric and mainly geriatric health. So I moderated the sessions, 2 sessions. One is on the geriatric health, about the geriatric nutrition and wellness, and another session which was moderated by me was on pediatric nutrition and wellness. So it's very important that we need to inculcate good or healthy eating habits right from the childhood, so that which can have an impact in their later life. And also in geriatric age group, there are some special needs. They have to be supported. They have to be not only for the nutrition part, but in geriatrics there's various aspects of care, including their mental health, social health are also important. So it is very important that if we want to live a healthy life, so we need to take care of the nutrition and overall health of all the human beings. Thank you. Yeah, see, it is whatever you eat, even whether you can afford or you can't afford, eat healthy. You know, when we say that, you know, the vegetarian diet does not have enough protein, it is not correct. So even if you can't afford to have non-vegetarian diet, but you can have pulses, the dal, and even, you know, we say peanuts, we say that it's a गरीबों का प्रोटीन कहते हैं हम peanuts को, वो सभी अफोर्ड कर सकता है. तो इस तरह की चीज़ें खाएं और एक बैलेंस डाइट जो आपको फैट, कार्बोहाइड्रेट, प्रोटीन एंड द न्यूट्रिएंट्स एंड विटामिन्स जो आपके बॉडी को चाहिए. आई थिंक दैट वी हैव टू एजुकेट देम. Actually, they are not aware. That's why malnutrition is most of the people, children, they suffer from malnutrition. Some of the children in affluent society, they suffer from obesity, you know, because of their faulty dietary habits. So I think it is because of the lack of awareness. We need to educate them right from the beginning, right at the school level, so that they inculcate good eating habits and prevent chronic diseases in the later life. Thank you.
Thank you.